Good morning. Do you have your teacup? Maybe it's afternoon for you. Maybe it's evening. That's okay. Good whatever time it is right now. Yesterday, when I was uploading the meditation video, I had to laugh because in the first time that I did this, there was some kind of beeping distraction, and I very calmly said, "Oh, and if there are any distracting noises, don't worry, just let them be." And yesterday there was some sort of beeping distraction at the end of the filming, and I got a little agitated and I said, "Don't get distracted by things that might be beeping at you." And I just had to laugh because it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. I don't even know how long it's been of this weird stay-at-home kind of time, and it's starting to show. We all are a little more agitated. Maybe our tempers are a little shorter. Maybe we're not reacting as calmly to things. That's okay. It's okay. Try to cut yourself a little slack for that kind of stuff, and try to cut the people who are around you a little slack too. That's one of the reasons that I love to do these meditations, because when I spend time focusing my attention on how I'm feeling about my tea, how the warmth of the teacup feels on my fingers, all the different sensations and feelings that I have as I quietly go through my cup of tea, that helps me to be more aware of other feelings, even when I'm not drinking tea. And when I can be aware that I have lost my temper right in the moment that it's happening, or that I am reacting a little bit more with agitation to something that I might have handled calmly a few weeks ago. When I can notice those things right off, I don't need to say, "Oh, I'm bad because I'm not calm right now." It's reasonable to not be calm right now. But I can say to, in this case, my wonderful husband, who I am staying at home with, "Hey, I'm feeling really agitated right now and it's affecting my behavior. Give me just a minute." And even if it doesn't immediately turn my voice into calm and happy and everything is fine, at least it gives him the message that I'm feeling agitated right now, and he shouldn't take my tone of voice too seriously. And in fact, hold on a minute, I'm going to remove myself from this situation and I'll come back when I'm feeling a little bit better. It can make navigating this weird situation a little bit kinder. And when we can notice, "Oh, look, I am reacting less calmly than I might normally have done," we can also treat ourselves with compassion. We can recognize, "Oh, this is not normal. Maybe I need to sit and look out the window for a few minutes, or maybe I need to go for a walk in the sunshine if I'm in a place where that's permitted. Maybe I need to move around in a funny way, or have a pillow fight with my kids, or do something to help reset how I'm feeling right now." Instead of, maybe I need to clamp down and struggle forward and try to continue to make everything normal and try to keep working and try to do all the things. Sometimes having that compassion for ourselves, where we can just let it be. Just acknowledge that I can't actually be normal right now. That can be a real kindness. And when we can practice that kindness towards our own selves, it is so much easier to practice that kindness towards other people. Whereas if we are clamping down on ourselves and saying, "I must act normal, I must," whatever I think I must do, And we will not have a lot of patience for those around us who are also struggling in the same way that we are, because we're putting these requirements on our own selves that we can't even meet. And we'll get mad when the people around us also can't meet those requirements. So today, as we drink our tea, as we feel the warmth of the teacup on our fingers, as we breathe deeply, maybe smell the aroma of our tea, as we have a sip and enjoy the flavor and the warmth in our mouth, let's try to think about allowing ourselves a little slack, allowing ourselves to relax a little bit about how we're feeling, allowing ourselves to not be too attached to the ways that we're feeling. And that when we notice agitation, when we notice that we're not calm, to just acknowledge that and say, I'm agitated. And then those that we're with can say, hey, I'm agitated too. Maybe we should stop what we're doing and try something different. It's a kindness. For now, just focus on that teacup and the tea inside of it. Focus on how it feels in your body. Focus on identifying each one of those feelings. Identifying individually the warmth on your fingers and the warmth on your tongue and the warmth down into your belly. The feeling in your nose of the smell of the tea. Maybe it's something very minty, and that smell is not just a smell, but really a strong feeling along the mucous membrane of your nose. Maybe you're drinking something that doesn't have a very powerful smell, but you can feel the warmth in your nose. How far down, as you breathe in that warmth, how far down can you feel it? That's a fun exercise. All of these kinds of exercises help us to tune into ourselves even when we're not sitting with our teacup, so that we can be aware of how we're feeling. And then we can show our own selves compassion, show those around us compassion, and make the adjustments that we need to make so that we can find some comfort. And so that we can share some comfort with the people who are around us. So now just enjoy the rest of your tea and a few more deep breaths. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with another cup of tea.